Hey guys, and welcome back to Breakdown. And I just got done finished watching Stone Cold's podcast with Triple H. Wanted to voice and give my opinions on what I thought about the podcast. I haven't did a review on the Vince McMahon one, which I might do that because I've already watched it. But kind of chime in on what I think about that. And tonight I'm going to talk about Triple H. Podcast was pretty good. I actually think it was probably a little bit better than the Vince McMahon one, because I think that, I don't know if they're scripted at all. Assuming that some of it is, some of it's not, because if it was scripted, then they could change a lot of things, and maybe we shouldn't bring this up, maybe we shouldn't bring that up. But to be quite honest, it was a really good program. I thought it was awesome. Like I said, I think so far this is better than Vince McMahon's. Comments about CM Punk, brief, to the point. They talked a lot about what the fans think, and more than what Vince talked about, which I thought that was interesting. Triple H was actually explaining a lot, and I hope it shuts up some of the fans, but it won't. But I agree with everything Triple H said. That it's got to be hard to write in this generation of wrestling fans. Just with everything at our disposal now. We know about the business. We know about what's going on behind the scenes. A lot of us follow a lot, and probably if we had the aptitudes and if we were able to get a job there, we would probably fit in really well. That's how bad some people are, into the business. So with that being said, I don't really have too much. I'm not going to spend a long review on this because, you just got to watch it. Would I recommend you watch it? Yeah, I would recommend you watch it if you're what they call a smart, where's the camera? Smart mark. I would check it out. I find myself to be a kind of a smart mark. I don't really follow all the dirt sheets, but I watched wrestling for a long time, and I kind of would think that I probably could do a good job writing Raw and pay-per-views, just like everybody else does. Better than they could ever. I'm surprised the comments from Triple H didn't say, I only wish they would be in our shoes, but those comments never came out. But, pretty interesting. Comments about China. Interesting. But it's funny that they brought up China, but they didn't bring up, anybody else. Guess no questions about Chris Benoit. I don't remember, was there a Benoit question, and I think there was a Benoit question in the Vince McMahon interview, which was, I think he did talk about it. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty good show. Definitely recommend it. Like I said, it's up there. It's a really, really good show. Stone Cold, I think, was a lot better this time around. And I think he'll just continue to get better with these podcasts. Who comment down below, who would you like to see on the podcast next? I think logically it would have to be Stephanie McMahon, but I think I would love to see Undertaker on the podcast. I think that'd be interesting. Or even Brock Lesnar. Paul Heyman would be interesting as well, but we've kind of already seen something with Paul Heyman with the ECW Exposed, which I'll probably do a review on that here shortly too. So yeah, I don't know who I would like to see. I don't know. That'd be an interesting question. So who would you like to see on the podcast? I don't think Daniel Bryan would be very good, but somebody else that's been around a while. I can't even think really who would be good to have on there. Shawn Michaels maybe. That might be interesting. Or Bret Hart. Bret Hart, there you go. Bret Hart would be a good guest. Thank you for watching. This has been a very, very short review for what I usually do. Stone Cold's podcast with Triple H aired yesterday, technically, after Raw. Hope you guys enjoy this little review. Getting to give you an insight that is worth watching. So, thank you for watching this review. And check out my other videos I have uploaded. More reviews on the way.